Hi, welcome to another Fact Cow, and in this week's show I'm going to jump into yet more Brexit, yawn, some more Trump, yawn, and then some other stuff that's going on, so let's get straight in there. So, you've got a nice shiny new hotel, it's all set to open next week, and then, well, this happens. The Travelodge Hotel in Liverpool was ready to open next week. It's a brand new hotel, a brand new development, and, well, it gets trashed in short order by a chap apparently called John, or people in the video seem to be saying, John, what you doing? Drives his digger into the building and does this to it. Yeah, wow. Okay, so here's the thing. Apparently, and this is unconfirmed, was owed £600 by the contracting company. And as he was unable to get his money, he did this. He just drove in and absolutely trashed the reception and everything of the brand new Travelodge. Pulls the ceiling down, Now, he's being hailed as a bit of a hero by a lot of people, and I kind of understand, you know, if he's done the work and he hasn't been paid, I understand why somebody would feel, you know, kind of aggrieved. Is that the right word? But there seems to be a little more to the story. Some people are saying that, well, actually, he was paid, but there was a banking error and he wasn't able to get his funds, but the company had made a payment. Other people are saying that actually none of the contractors who were working on the project had been paid, and so there was a lot of frustration. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of this. I mean, it's a fascinating video, so I don't know. What do you think? Is this justified behaviour for somebody that hasn't been paid, or is it an overreaction? Is he being selfish? Is he not considering his colleagues, so he put in danger doing this? As always, over to you. What do you think? Leave your comments below. Brexit, Brexit, Brexit. All we have at the moment in the UK is bloody Brexit. Quick update here. Last week, the UK government was overwhelmingly rejected Theresa May's deal. It was crushed. It's the biggest defeat a British government has had in, like, it was embarrassing, which prompted the opposition leader, Jeremy Corbyn, to immediately call for a vote of no confidence, and that failed. And so the government is still in, but we haven't got a Brexit deal, and we're heading for Brexit. People who want to remain are losing their crap. People who want to leave are saying, we don't care, we just want to leave. And in the middle is everybody else who are going, whoa, what is going on? We've got the deadline, it's 29th of March, looming and coming rapidly towards us, and we don't have a deal. We right now don't know what we're going to do on how we're going to leave Brexit. So now what's happening is a large portion of the Remain camp is saying, well, we need to have another referendum. There's a large portion of the stay of the Leave camp is saying, no, we already voted once. And then there's a couple of people in the middle who just sort of don't really know what to do. So here's the thing. I don't think anybody who is being honest can say that the first referendum was fair. It wasn't. It was packed with lies and nonsense. Even their own leader of the Leave campaign, I say leader, said that if they lose, they're going to call for another referendum. So they said this right from the start. Now they're saying, no, we voted once. We don't need another referendum. So there's so much hypocrisy going on. But also, people did vote. And what do we do here? People voted for lies, but they voted, and that's the situation we're in. That's the state of politics in the world, really. People vote with their heart, not with their minds. So should we have another referendum? Well, probably, but at the same time, forget it, you know? Because here's the other side of things. People are saying it's going to be doom and gloom and it'll be the end of times. It probably won't. As with all areas of massive change, some people will suffer, some people will benefit, but things will just shift. People are saying there's going to be massive queues because we won't have our open borders anymore. Well, I mean, I've travelled all over the world to countries that don't have open borders and there's no chaos there. Why is there going to be chaos here? There's fear and scaremongering on both sides, which frankly I find abhorrent. And my biggest problem with Leave wasn't that we voted to leave the EU. Honestly, I don't really care. All I wanted to know is the facts, and nobody's been able to deliver those yet. That's all most of us really care about is facts. But we have these very loud, gobby people on the left and the right shouting like they know everything that's going on, and frankly, it's kind of ridiculous. So there we go. Brexit, it's probably going to happen. There's probably not going to be another referendum. I'm not for Brexit. I'm not really against Brexit. I just want facts. I'll send it over to you. What do you guys think about Brexit? What are your views on it all? Oh, yet again, Mr. President Donald Trump is back. When isn't he though, right? Brexit and Trump. We could just do a show, the Brexit and Trump show. That's all that seems to be happening in the world at the moment. A BuzzFeed News report circulated citing that Donald Trump directed Cohen to lie. Okay, now the problem is Cohen is a convicted liar, so who do you believe here? Now, I know if you're on the left, you want to believe every negative Trump story, and if you're on the right, you're like, la, not listening, subscribe to any, and you only want to hear the positive Trump stories. So again, we have, polarized views. I either hate the left, you hate the right. Nobody's in the middle sort of saying, really guys, can we just I need to do a little bit more checking on this BuzzFeed story. If it turns out to be true, this actually could lead to impeachment. I know we've seen a lot of things so far about, impeach Trump. There's no doubt that the guy is not a nice guy and he's not doing a good job. And it's very hard to honestly look at the good stuff that's going on in America and really say that's down to Trump. A huge amount of his positivity is what he's inherited from the previous government. That's just how it works. Things don't happen overnight, as much as Trump wants to claim it. And the same thing happens with every government. Things take years to come to fruition. So America is seeing a lot of the good stuff Obama did, although, let's be honest here, it wasn't much of that good stuff either. So, Obama, everyone loves Obama, and I think he was a good statesman, but was he particularly getting stuff done? I don't know. Things will settle themselves out. So maybe we should perhaps spend more time trying to just not bite at every, bad story or good story. So once again, what do you think? Are you a Trump fan? Are you all about MAGA, making America great again? Or are you, not? And you think Trump should have nasty things happen to him? What do you think? I'll leave it to you. So, at this point, I want to thank our sponsors, which is also kind of me for this video. TubeSpanner, the ultimate tool for creating YouTube content. If you're a creator and you want to get the edge on other content and you want to find out what's going on, what the new stories are, you want to make better videos, you want to make better thumbnails, you want to get better engagement, then check out TubeSpanner. The link is in the description below. It's currently open to sign-ups for the beta, and you want to get in there as soon as possible. And I'll be giving away some keys for that soon as well, which will allow you possibly a lot of free access. More on that later. Okay, in good news, great news. China are on the moon doing science. They're sciencing on the moon. This is cool. Here's the thing. While the rest of us in the West are fighting over governments and nonsense and being racist and generally pretty vile, China are like, yeah, we're going to do science. We're doing stuff which is cool. And literally, they've now landed on the dark side of the moon, which nobody's done before. I mean, I'm not sure if anybody really wanted to before, but hey, they were the first to do it, so props to you, China. And they've planted some seeds on the moon. They've planted cotton, and they've put some yeast and some fruit fly eggs, and all kinds of good sciencing is going on. Now, we have grown things in the ISS on the space station before, but this is the first time anyone's done this on the moon. So that is cool. Well done, China. I love this. I love countries getting behind stuff that benefits mankind. We need more of that. We need more working together to improve the world and less fighting. And finally, in entertainment news, Gwyneth Paltrow has spoken out. So this is really funny. So Twitter went mental not long ago because Bradd Pitt seems to want to dress like his girlfriends, which is fine. There's all these pictures of Bradd Pitt and his partners, or various girlfriends going back over the years, and they all kind of look the same. It's really the same hairstyle, same sunglasses, same sort of denim and shirts and boho going on, and that's fine. But it's also kind of funny. Gwyneth Paltrow has chipped in and said, well, maybe we all want to look like him. Fair play, can't fault that. So maybe that's the case. Maybe all his girlfriends want to be more Brad, right? I don't know. Well, what do you think? Leave your comments below. At this point, I shall leave it over to you. It's a fluffy story. I mean, it's not going to change the world, but it's kind of amusing, and the pictures are really good. So that is it. It's probably going to go every couple of days soon. I hope you like the format. I really enjoy doing them. As always, leave your comments below. I'd love to know what you think. Is there more sort of stories you'd like to see me cover? I'm going to move that way. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to share. If you want to see more of this stuff, hit that subscribe button, smash that alarm bell, and there you go. Popping up over there is the last video I put out, and underneath that is the one YouTube thinks you should watch next. Sometimes it's the same. Don't blame me. They just do that sometimes. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the very next show. Bye! Mwah.